Hey, what's up? Back for day 4. I'm Jacqueline, creator of Imperfect Eating and the free 5-day 5P challenge. Today is a really ridiculous topic, but it is so simple and it's something that we really overlook all the time, and that is water. So if you're one of those people who kind of like goes all day long without drinking any water, and you also feel super snacky all day long, maybe you've even tried to do you're like, cool, I tried to do the 3 Ps. So the 5 Ps used to be called the 3 Ps. And the more I was working with clients and the more I noticed about myself, it's like, we're missing something. We're not drinking enough water. We need that extra P to add it in. And so back when I was a teacher, I remember everything goes back to then, but it's so true that I just didn't know how to take care of myself, right? And I assumed like, I'm gaining this weight. I need to do some sort of restrictive diet to discipline myself and to punish myself. But really, it was a lack of self-care, and it was a lack of knowing how to take care of myself. And I just remember going to the doctor's office one time, and the doctor kind of asking me about my day, and I was like, well, I don't go to the bathroom during the day. And she was like, that's really bad, you shouldn't hold it in. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like, I don't have time during my day to go to the bathroom. I have 35 kids to watch. It's kindergarten. It's not high school. I don't have a passing period. My lunch break will get taken away, or my specials will get taken away, and I'm watching kids. Or honestly, there were just times that I wouldn't make the effort because I was rushing around like a crazy person. Not knowing that rushing around and burning the candle at both ends just makes the candle burn out faster. It's not noble to give yourself all completely to work. You're just going to burn yourself out more, and now you have to look for another job, and they have to look for someone to replace you. So I remember telling my doctor this, and she was like, that's ridiculous. You need to drink water throughout your day. And so just by adding in that simple thing, we can avoid so much of this. We think that we have self-control issues with food, or that we have to be super disciplined. We have to cut out sugar. We have to do keto. We have to do Whole30. We have to do intermittent fasting. It's like, well, wait, hold up. Can we just drink some more water during our day and kind of see what happens when we do that? So instead of doing these big giant overhauls, let's do something that is the least amount of effort. It doesn't take very much effort, and that's a good thing. We think that we need to do these giant overhauls, but they don't last. So let's do something that doesn't actually take a lot of effort, so that you can actually do it when life is stressful, so that you can actually do it when everything goes to hell. So just drinking more water throughout your day. It will help you feel less snacky. It'll help you feel fuller. It'll help you feel more energized. And then the health complications that come from not drinking water, you will avoid those. So a couple quick tips for that 4th P, plenty of water. And that is, just grab a water bottle. You don't need a special one, just whatever you have. I like to use the protein shakes that we have. I am someone that likes straws, and so after the whole straw fiasco, I got some silicone straws. I really like these because I can just stuff it in and I'm on my way. I have my straw. It comes with a little cleaner. It's so nice. I just finished teaching for the night, so I do still teach online, and I was just kind of sitting here as I was teaching, and in between I would take a sip of my water. And even just during the hour and a half that I was teaching, that's how much I drank just during that time. So probably about 20 ounces. People are like, well, how much water should I drink? And it's like, well, the answer is more than you're drinking now. It would be ridiculous to be like, cool, drink 2 gallons of water if you are someone who is only drinking soda or you're only drinking juice. Don't say something ridiculous like drinking a gallon or 2 of water, because again, there's that giant overhaul going to the opposite, the extremes. Just make simple swaps. So if you're someone that drinks 5 sodas a day, why don't you swap one of the sodas for a bottle of water? Or if you're drinking coffee all day long, try swapping one of them for a bottle of water. And just do those simple things so that you can actually be consistent with them and you ease into it. So that's the goal, is we want to ease into things so that we can actually be consistent with them. It's not this big stressful thing. You don't have to have an app where you're tracking things or write stuff down. Because if you think about that, that means that you actually have to do 2 things. You have to remember to do the habit, the actual drinking of the water, and then you have to do the habit of tracking it. And that's where a lot of people, when it comes to tracking calories, or tracking Weight Watchers points, or tracking macros, all of those things, so much tracking, it's you can't stay consistent consistent with it because it's 2 habits that you have to do, and life is crazy, and now we're asking you to do all of these different things. So let's just keep it simple. Fill up a bottle of water, get yourself a straw, drink as much of the water as you can, and when you notice yourself feeling super snacky, I do this all the time. If I'm super snacky later in the day, I kind of ask myself, like, have you had any water today? I know you want to go and eat the entire bag of potato chips, but have you had any water today? And I just kind of slow myself down. I'm like, oh, right, it's been a long time since I've had water. Maybe I'll go try doing that because I don't want to feel gross later on, so I'll go and do that. Cool. So let's see. So that brings us to, that is the 4 P's so far of the 5. So that is plants, protein, a little bit of processed fun food, and plenty of water, like plenty of water. And then just a heads up that the 5P challenge starts on Monday. During this challenge, you are going to be working on the 5 Ps and yes, building your plates. And again, it does not have to be every single meal. No one expects perfection. If you expect perfection, you're going to fail. It's not possible. But as you're building your 5P meals and you post a photo in the group, you'll be entered to win a $100 gift card. So just showing up for yourself, winning some money towards your groceries, pretty cool. And then the other piece of it, because it's not just about the meals, it's also about the mindset of the meal, a mindset about the meals. Daily trainings helping you figure out how to have a positive mindset, how to have a positive relationship with food and with your body so that you're not doing restrictive, extreme diets and trying to cut out carbs and cut out baby carrots. Like, baby carrots are the worst thing in the world. But showing you that having a positive relationship with food and with your body will help you in the long run. And also, when you have other females watching you, other young girls, you know, daughters, nieces, cousins, when they're watching your relationship with food, they're mimicking that. And so if you can have a positive relationship with food and with your body, the young women in your life will see that as well, and they will not spend the next 20, 30 years being afraid of carbs or being afraid of cookies or being afraid of social events. So we want to have a positive relationship for ourselves because we are important, and also to show the girls in our lives that they can have a normal relationship with food as well. I'll post a link to the 5P challenge below. Make sure to get in. We start Monday. I'm so super stoked for it. All right, guys, take care.